Hello everyone, and thank you, Rupali. It's been a wonderful journey. I know why I was here, right?
Mhm,
And after completing 8 months, I could very confidently say that now I understand myself better, right? So
mhm,
before I enrolled for the program, I knew something in me needs to be changed, right? To overcome the situation that I'm facing, right? So it's not about the external environment, it's something in me that need course correction. And that is why I was here. And I was confidently say that now I know myself better, right? So a
yeah,
lot of patterns that I was witnessing, now I know the root cause, and all of it are somewhere related to my childhood experiences, right?
yeah,
So the some of the sessions, the inner child healing, fear release session, or a relationship healing, or money session that we did, I could figure out what are the limiting beliefs that keep manifesting in my life on a day-to-day basis, right? So even now, when I face the same situation, I know ki what is triggering, right? From where it is coming from, and then I have inculcated like to overcome these things, I have included some manifestations, affirmations in my CFTR, right? In my mirror exercises. So that I'm doing regularly, and that has helped me, right? So, and then I will say gratitude has become easy for me, right? Even for little thing, sometimes you have to push for it. But earlier there was a resistance ki why I should be grateful for
yeah,
little things, but I think once you practice it, right, it become easier. And now I see that shift is happening. I am able to feel gratitude for even little things, right, which was not earlier there, and it has become easier. If I go like point wise point, right, so I would say that as I already told you, कि it's become easy for me to overcome negative thoughts, right, and the self sabotaging patterns that I have means if something bad has happened in past, I will think about it and extrapolate a situation
yeah,
where I am again end up being a victim, right?
yeah, right.
So when I was answering this question, I just realized that this hasn't happened in couple of weeks,
Ah,
right?
interesting.
I still think about things that happened bad in past, but I don't extrapolate them, and
Mm.
I just realized ki it hasn't happened. So which is a big shift for me. I mean, thank you. I missed it, right? Ki this has already happened. And again the trigger and responses, I will say that I think as I told you, because I know the reason, right? So
Mhm.
I'm able to control myself. There was some situation where I still see my response is intense and strong,
Yeah,
but then the thing is I'm able to overcome very quickly.
yeah,
So my mind do not stay in that negative zone for a days or a week,
yeah.
right? So even let's say if something doesn't go as planned for me today,
Mhm.
might be a day at max, and then I'll be again back to my like high state frequency, right?
Yeah.
So which is a big shift because all of us go through ups and down,
Yes.
but look how quickly we are able to come back, right? So that is one thing I noticed, that I do went through a couple of setbacks, but
Mhm.
none of these setbacks could hold me back for a day or two. So again, this is a very a subtle change, but I'm happy
Mm.
ki,
That is a
right?
big shift, Rohit. That's a big
Yeah.
shift.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, I realize that ki, because you always go through the problems, right? But
Yes.
how much time we are taking back to bounce back, that's what
Mhm.
matter, right? And then I think about the fear after I attended that fear releasing session. So I had some fear about my health, and I think I could overcome those fear like completely after the session, right?
Wow.
So matlab, I don't have any. I had some fear about my health, and which is completely gone right now in just one session. So well, I don't have any health issues, but I have some fear,
Yes.
right? So that session helped me overcome that fear. Now I have a lot of childhood patterns, right? I think I was suffering from validation, and
Yeah.
I could trace back the very exact reason
Mhm.
that how it came into my subconscious mind. So it has become easier for me to overcome it. I still have like situations where my instincts take over me,
Mhm.
but again, I will say most of the time, I'm able to like operate at a higher frequency, right, and not driven by my instinct. I think, as I told you, self-talk. Now, I already told you that those self-sabotaging extrapolation, it doesn't happen anymore. So definitely, self-talk has improved,
Yeah.
right? And with relationship, I think this, my relationship with myself has improved,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
But there are others area where I could work on. I
Yeah.
can repeat the exercise and focus on other areas. But I know my priorities now, right? So I'm pretty much clear.
Yeah.
One thing that's difficult, I think gratitude was difficult.
Yes.
It was very difficult for me. And then handling criticism was very difficult for me, which has again become easy because I was always seeking validation. So
Yeah.
criticism is very hard, right?
Yes.
And I shared with you also that how I sometimes look for perfections. So
Yes.
now I also understand the reason behind why I am like so, right?
Yeah.
And and now I try to control that behavior.
Yeah.
So a lot of things. It's just that whatever I have learned in 8 weeks, I have to keep practicing it, right? Otherwise, things will go back to where they were,
Yeah.
right? It's everything is on track, but it's your job now to keep driving, right?
Yeah.
Ensure that you're doing it every day. So thank you very much. I always believe that I am on a right path. I am with right mentor,
Mm.
and these 8 past weeks has just no restored that feeling that I mean it was a good decision, a best decision to do this, right? And I think I still have a plenty of life,
Yeah.
right, to achieve what I deserve, what
Yeah.
everyone here deserves. And if we keep this on path, we remain on this path, definitely we all succeed. So thank you, Rupali. Thanks to all two participants who were there every week, right?
Yes.
So it showed all of us dedication, right? So it was great to be a part of this mindful, right, people who have same passion. Thank you.